Hari Om. And next is the Manipura, a little bit smaller chapter. The third center situated behind the navel, so just across your navel. Navel is your belly button, just across against the spine. The word Mani means jewel and Pura means city. Chudamani, Mani. Yep. So the crown jewel of yoga. Mani, that's the jewel. Pura, it's the city. Yeah? Manipura. This is the fire center, the focal point of heat and vitality, depicted in a bright yellow lotus with 10 petals. And the yellow is like a blazing sun. Within the lotus are red triangle and the bija mantra Ram, riding on a ram. Ram and riding in a ram. Ram, it's this kind of like a mountain goaty thing between goats. It is type of goat. They have circled horns, yeah, if you can visualize them. And I think they jump very well from like very vertical cliffs. They look like a heavy animal with the big horns, but they jump like further. And I've seen in Alps, New Zealand Alps and European Alps, the rams. I couldn't believe it what I saw. It was like vertical, like almost a cliff that almost like just have a kind of roof, and they just jumping from rock to rock. No effort. And how they stay with these little hoofs they have, I have no idea. It's amazing. So riding on a ram, an aggressive beast, to symbolize the fire element. Yeah? Tan mantra or sensory attribute is sight, and the Janindriya or relative sensory organ is the eye. So your eyes, your sight, vision, all these problems related. And like when you eat something bad, you have problems with digestion, there's always gonna something happen with your eyes, vision will be affected. Yeah? So it's very connected, interconnected to each other. The Karmendriya or organ of action is the feet. The Vayu is samana. This, remember we talked about between your prana and apanu, this between in the stomach, which is responsible for the absorption of nutrients and distribution of vitality to the entire system. And it's all this metabolism, distribute the energy, kind of stuff. The loka is Swaha, the heavenly region. The presiding devata is Rudra, consumer of the universe, and the Devi is Lakini, control of the flesh element. The guna is the Rajast, and the Rajast fire, very easy to relate to this. Raja is somebody very gonna go, yeah, first in the class, first in the running ring. There will be those Rajas people, and the operating force is combustion. The associated food is starch. The yoga path is karma yoga. Manipura is the center of vitality in the physical body, where the heat necessary to maintain and support life is generated. So this is our center, yeah. Everything down is kind of emanating, get rid of. Everything high is going high to the high levels, and here it's like your energy center. We have a lot of postures which connecting upper body, lower body, all these energies together. Yeah. Physiologically, it relates with the solar plexus, digestive organs, and digestive fire. Psychologically, it is the center of dynamism, power, control, status, ego, identity. Very strong ego, these people, and as I say, good leaders, this kind of stuff. Creative energy expressed through work, productivity, manipulation, and I love it because Manipura, manipulation, yeah, of others, and attraction towards excitement. Manipura is also associated with the lower emotions, which may be negative, anger, hate, fear, selfishness, positive, such as courage and the desire to win. Yeah, that's like the first people. They want to run. And people who are very into like cycling and they always go into the higher sports, this type of people. Manipura are very well developed. Manipura chakra point is located behind the navel in the spine, and its connection with physical health and resistance. When developed, it can become a powerful center for pranic healing. The trigger point for Manipura is located in front of the navel, and it's associated with individual status, relationship, and connection in life. In some schools, Manipura is regarded as the first center and is believed to be the seat of Kundalini. And I was telling you, some particular Tibetan schools, Tibetan monks, are doing this. This is true in the sense that Kundalini goes through a transformation when it passes through Manipura. Muladhara is the seat of Kundalini, and Svatisthana is one above. Yeah? However, it is from Manipura that the awakening becomes stable and ongoing. So the moment you kind of stabilize yourself higher than Manipura, it's easier to bring this Kundalini on a higher level. let's think about this as a, and we usually picture it as a blazing sun, this method. I'm going to talk about this, and I talk about this a lot in my chakra course. And it's just one before the middle, the anahata. So it's, you're already kind of getting out of those realms of lower chakras, getting up to the more sattvic level. Hari Om.